Hi, and welcome to House Blend on SCV TV, where Santa Clarita Valley musicians of all persuasions come to play their original material, and you and I get to know them a little bit better when they join us for some conversation. I'm Stephen K. Peoples, your House Blend host, and thanks for dropping in. Now, a little bit later in the show, we'll visit with Kai Clark, who's son of folk rock pioneer and Bird's co-founder Gene Clark. And Kai is an upcoming musician and band leader in his own right. But first, let's welcome a young local singer, songwriter, and actress who made her Broadway debut at age 10. That was about half a lifetime ago for Sara Niemietz, who's a recent Saugus High School graduate and an on-camera guitar player in the band on the hit TV show Glee. Welcome to House Blend, Sara.
Thank you.
It's really cool to have you here.
It's great to be here.
Now, I have to tell you this story. The first time I saw you was when I went to see a show that BK Diaz, a local singer-songwriter, was putting on at the Londoner. And this was like in 2004. Right, and I went to see him, and he told me later, I'm going to have this girl come up and sing, sit in for a couple songs, a friend of the family, and, one of those things, right? I said, yeah, okay, great. So at the end of the set, you come up and you sing, I think it was You Make Me Feel Like a Natural Woman, the Aretha Franklin song, and just basically blew the house down. Blew everybody, like 13 or 14. So I wrote up a story about that. Thank you, BK, but, he was not the focus of the story. Sara was the focus of the story. And then, memory serves me, a few years later, you sang the National Anthem at Dodger Stadium, and I got to write about that also.
Yeah, thank you.
So here we are, many years later.
It all comes full circle.
You've come quite a distance in the last 10 years. But let's get back to the beginning. How did you wind up a kid from Illinois on the Broadway stage at age 10 with Carol Burnett? That's got to be a good story. Yeah,
it's been a really great journey. I'm from a very musical family, so it's definitely always been around. But my friend's mom told us about this competition that you could enter, and you take classes, and then you go to Los Angeles, and hopefully you can get a manager or a role, or So I entered that, and I came to LA, and the competition went well. It was successful. And we decided to make the move to Los Angeles. So it was a big transition, but I did that, got a manager, agent, and started auditioning. And one of the first theater thing that I ever auditioned for was Carol Burnett's show, Hollywood Arms. So I auditioned for that. It went to Chicago, where it mounted, so I went back home.
Right.
And then it went to New York right after that, and that was that. It just happened, yeah.
And that lasted how long?
It ran in Chicago for 6 months, and then in New York for 4.
Now, at the beginning of it, you were probably terrified. But once you got into it, how did it feel as you progressed through the run?
It was fantastic.
Did it get easier and more fun?
Yeah, I was never really very worried about it. It was just kind of a fun thing to do. And Hal Prince was very welcoming, and he taught me all the ropes, stage left and stage right. And Carol Burnett was really great, and they made me feel very comfortable, and I just loved it.
Well, now you're going to sing a couple of songs for us today.
Yes.
On the show. What's the first one?
The first one is called Dangerous Outside.
Dangerous Outside. What's that about?
Well, I'm very much a fan of Chandler and the noir and all that, so I was very into that, and I decided to write some lyrics and kind of paint a little story.
Very good. And now, who's accompanying you today?
It will be W.G. Snuffy Walden.
And how did you connect with him?
I did a show, Providence, that he was a composer for, and I met him 10 years ago, and then we just came back into contact and have been working together. So
he's
here.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Fantastic. And here's Sara Niemietz on House Blend, accompanied by friend and collaborator Snuffy Walden and Dangerous Outside.
All is quiet in the city streets tonight, and the shadows on the pavement dance around me in the light. A man comes up to me, says, "Hey, what's your name?" I tell him I'm going on my way, and he should do the same. I try to think of what to say, dangerous outside. Moving on across the alley to my right, but the footsteps there behind me keep on stirring in the night. I turn the corner there, what a sight to see. An empty street and a pair of eyes are staring back at me. I try to hurry on my way, but the big bad wolf is calling me to play. What is a girl to do when lost in you is gone before her eyes? Don't ever try to run beyond your home. It's dangerous outside. 'Cause right when you think you found the way, you're bound to go astray. Oh, what is a girl to do when all she knew is gone before her eyes? Don't ever try to run beyond your home. It's dangerous outside. 'Cause right when you think you found the way, you're bound to go astray. And if you're really wise, you'll realize it's dangerous outside. Dangerous outside. Oh, dangerous outside.
Sara Niemietz with Snuffy Walden here on House Blend with Dangerous Outside. That's a new song she plans to include on her next CD. I'm Stephen K. Peoples, your House Blend host on SCV TV, and we're back in the studio with Sara. Now, you have a lot of highlights in your resume, but I wanted to ask you about the Exorcism of Emily Rose.
Right.
You were the lead voice on that in that film, and worked with Christopher Young. That was pretty awesome.
Oh, he's just incredible.
Tell us about that project and what was your sense when you started it?
Right. Well, I was really excited to do it because I'd been singing a lot, but as far as scoring a picture with vocals, that was something I was kind of new to. So I got to go in there and work with him, and I was, interested in what it was going to be like. But they were all so down to earth and just nice, and they made you feel comfortable and showed me the ropes, and it was fun.
And with the movies and the television and everything else, you also went back on the stage.
Right.
Mark Taper Forum, 2005, had a starring role in the play 13.
I did.
Which was very, very important in your career. Tell us a little bit about that.
With Jason Robert Brown's musical 13, I played one of the main characters of Patrice, and it was set, at a school, and it was just fantastic music and story, and it was a great, great experience. Really
well, now how do people find out more about you and where to find your music and where you're performing and stuff?
They can go to my website, Sara Niemietz, Niemietz, no H on Sarah.com, or to Facebook or YouTube, and there's all info about shows and songs and anything you could want. Well,
great. Well, we really appreciate your being on the show.
Thank you,
It's been
Stephen.
really neat. But you have one more song for us before you take off, right?
I do, yes.
What's that?
This next song is called Find a Dream.
Find a Dream. And Snuffy's going to be accompanying you also?
He sure will.
All right, real good. Let's hear it right now on House Blend. Here's Sara Niemietz with Snuffy Walden and Find a Dream.
I got voices in my ears, going back and forth. They keep reminding me almost time. The pressure's on, so I gotta take a step and move my feet to the beat I hear inside of me. Make a stand to move along, 'cause I can't stand waiting by the tracks no more, waiting for the train to come my way. I gotta find me a dream to get me to And now all the words you said echo back and forth inside my head, and I'm losing sight of who I am. So I gotta make a change, rearrange all the lyrics and the melodies, get into and sing my song. 'Cause I can't stand waiting by the tracks no more, waiting for the train to come my way. I gotta find me a dream to get me to tomorrow. I gotta find me a dream to get me through the day. I'm tired of sitting around and living with my sorrow. 'Cause I've been waiting so long, but these questions don't have answers. And I've been trying to slow down, but the days keep moving faster. And I know it now. I know somehow that I can't stand waiting by the tracks no more, waiting for the train to come my way. I gotta find me a dream to get me to tomorrow. I gotta find me a dream to get me through the day. I'm tired of sitting around and living with my sorrow day to day, day to day.
Sara Niemietz on House Blend with Find a Dream, accompanied by Snuffy Walden. I'm Stephen K. Peoples, and we'll be back with the Kai Clark Band on SCV TV's House Blend right after this short break.
Vincenzo's Newhall offers the best value and great tasting pizza for all of the Santa Clarita Valley. From the freshest toppings and savory sauce to expertly hand-tossed pies, Vincenzo's Newhall offers terrific service, ice-cold drinks, fresh salads, and of course, great tasting handmade pizza. Vincenzo's features Friday night karaoke. Saturday night, it's live bluegrass featuring the Grateful Dudes, and Sunday, the only live local rock and roll. Vincenzo's Newhall invites you to dine in or try their takeout, or let us come to you with our rapid and friendly home delivery. Vincenzo's Newhall, inch for inch, the best pizza in the Santa Clarita Valley.